Hey, I'm Vinny Chaos and welcome to my channel. Today I will be showing you how to easily achieve a fierce black smoky eye. So without further ado, let's get started. I have already done my primer, so just moving on to straight foundation right now. So I am just taking Maybelline Fit Me in shade 330 on this nifty little thing that my mom got me at the drugstore. It just really helps for, you know, using the most out of your liquid makeup products. Super cool, super grateful that she got that. Thanks, Mom. And taking my Wet n Wild vegan stippling brush and just going to stipple it all over my face, as opposed to going like this, because if you go like this, it'll look like you just took a paintbrush and just like you know, leave streaks all over your face. And I am really afraid of doing my foundation right now with this hair color, because, you know, obviously I'm brown, so yeah, really scared, but you know, I'm surviving. I'm gonna make it. Okay, so for the sake of the length of this video, I did both brows and one half of one eye and my baking powder on my face. If you want to see how I do my brows and set my face and everything like that, you know, baking, all that shit, I'll leave a link down to a tutorial I already did about a month or two ago. And now I'm going to show you how to get one half of the other eye. So we're going to take this e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. It says sheer, but if you're, you know, melanated like me, it's not sheer. It's like a nude, a really light nude, as you'll see. I'm just going to, you know, take that dog hair, if you have a really mean dog who leaves dog hair everywhere, and you just put it on your eye, obviously, right? And you could use a brush to blend it out, but I don't do that shit. I just take my finger and blend every which way, up, down, all around, in the middle, shit, whatever. And then take this Wet n Wild single shadow. This is Crème Brulee. It's like a light nude color, like the sheer one. Probably can't even see that shit. I don't know. Anyways, and then just blend that up to set the primer, because makeup is all about setting things in place so you don't, you know, lose what you work so hard to achieve. Plus, this just helps, especially with dark shadows like black and stuff, it helps it blend super seamlessly, so it's very necessary to do that. Alright, so now we're going to take this NYX Smokey Eyeshadow Palette, and we're going to only be using 2 colors from this palette. Only 2. Like, it's super easy to achieve this look. It's 2 shadows, technically 3 if you think about the one that you just set your eye with, but like whatever. So it'll be, of course, this black one. You can use the shimmery one if you want to, but like it's not going to blend as easily. And honestly, I don't know how to make glitter shadows work. If you do, please leave that in the comments, because I actually don't know how to do that. But yeah, it'll be this matte black and then this matte navy one, but it's the matte navy one first. So I'm going to take your favorite crease brush. Just get some product on there. Get you a mirror, of course, and just do it from the crease, like this, the crease color. Sometimes I like to just take the black shadow and put it on the lid and just completely like saturate with a bunch of pigment and then blend up with that. But for a little more dimension, we're gonna take this navy color and smoke out the crease first, and then from there go in with the black. And I like to just like this, then blend circular motions upward towards the brow and the start of the nose bridge, like here, which kind of acts like a nose contour if you don't know how to nose contour, or if you just don't feel like it. And I just don't feel like it. I also don't know how to nose contour. So yeah, just blend it. almost done. Like the shadow that we just set down to set the primer does help blend things a lot easier, but even though it does assist in it blending easily and seamlessly, it still does take a little bit more work because these are such dark shadows. But yeah, and I think I'm satisfied. I really freak out about making sure that it's like blended, so I go over and over and over and over again, probably way more than I should. But gonna take your favorite like lid packer type brush. Let's take that black shadow, and then from there just pack it on your lid. Look at this hair out. Oh my god, I'm so scared of soiling this hair color. All over. This doesn't really have to be super neat how you do it because we'll be sweeping it upwards and everything anyway. So yeah, take it. You get a little bit on the crease too if you have like a deep set lid like I do. And then just go upward with that brush. You don't really need to use any more brushes other than like the crease brush and your lid brush. So it's actually super easy to achieve a smoky eye like this. And yeah, and then if you want a little bit more assurance, just make sure that it's blended. Take that same crease brush with no extra product and just marry them together like so, and there you have it. Alright, so after that we're gonna start on lashes. So I'm gonna take this Ioni Cosmetics No Clump Waterproof Mascara, and this shit is actually really liquidy, but it is waterproof when it dries down. It's never let me down before. It survived the beach because I'm the type of bitch to wear makeup at the beach. Warped Tour, all that. So just take it. Be careful. And yeah, you don't have to use like this mascara, you know. Of course, it can be whatever mascara you want, but just putting that. Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. So after that, if you want to do what I'm doing, I'm taking some lashes, some lash glue, dual lash glue, of course. I don't know what lashes these are, and I'm sorry, but they're probably Ardell lashes. I'm just a little disorganized. I don't know where the box went, but wait until the glue gets tacky and apply. Yep. Alright. You know what's kind of like throws me off, like when I just apply it, even though I've been doing this for a little while now, it's just like when I see the white glue, I'm like, oh no, like I ruined it. But like no, like it dries down clear, and I hate black eyelash glue because sometimes I'll like fuck up and like I'll just be everywhere. But I guess in this case it wouldn't really matter because everything's black, right? Yeah, but until you're satisfied, just keep on moving it. Sometimes it takes a while because I don't cut mine because like my eyes are always like large enough to fit the whole band, so I don't ever cut them, so there's like some tension between like edges of the lash. So if you do your lashes how I do them, then just, you know, play around with them until they fit. And I'm gonna take this thing, separate them from my real lashes on the bottom, and I think I'm good. Yeah, and it should look like this. Okay, so now that that is on, you can do the rest of the face. I'm going to sweep away the powder that I baked with this, with Maybelline Fit Me 330 matte powder. Ooh. Okay, then just sweep. I like to sweep it away, but then I go over again and I pat it just for the extra, like insurance, I guess. Because I have hella oily skin, actually. So I just really like to make sure that the shit isn't going anywhere. And oh my god, I'm so scared. So close to the okay. I know it's gonna be like impossible to like not get my foundation on this hair, but I'm trying my best. On the lips too. Then over again. Just patting it real quick and erratically. And yeah. Moving on to concealer now, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild one. The concealer, what shade is it? In medium peach. And I'm going to put that under my eyes. Okay, so I'm just gonna get some out. I'm kind of running out of it. Gotta get some more of this hoe. It's very just like, oh shit, okay. The eye. I like to cover like large areas, yeah. Alright, here we go. And then before it dries down a little, because it doesn't give you a lot of time to play at all. Like, Miss Wild is not playing games at all. Like, she's like, you're gonna blend me now, bitch. And I'm like, alright. So here we are. Just have to do it like that. A little bit up to the brow. Blending out. I'm not really too concerned about blending out like the wildness you can probably see here, because I'm gonna put my contour stuff over and that usually covers it anyhow. So okay, and then I take a powder if I can find this shit. What? This is okay. So I literally got this at Dollar Tree. It's by Colormate. I believe shade is tan. This is their version of tan. You know, not expecting a ton from, you know, Dollar Tree brands, but I mean, shit, like, that's tan. If that's tan, then, like, what am I? Like, okay, so we're just gonna take that, patting it under the eye, right here to set it, and then I'm gonna go over again, and just do, like, this, so kind of, like, brushing it down, make this edge look a little bit less crazy, even though I'm going to go over with my contour anyway. I really just like to make sure that shit is blended. Like, what's the point if it's not going to be blended, right? Like that. It's looking okay, but I want it to be extra okay. And there's that. So I'm gonna go do the other one and I'll come right back with the contour highlight. Okay, so next I'm gonna take a bite of a pear. And then we're gonna contour with a dark foundation shade. As dark as you like, because makeup has no rules. But how I like to find my foundation my contour shade is to go like a shade or two darker than mine, depending on how natural or unnatural I want it to be. And then just take it right underneath that concealer. This is terrifying. Oh my god. I feel like this tutorial is like me saying how easy this eye look is and how scary it is to blend amongst my edges of my hair. But yeah, I'm just gonna do that. As you saw or can see in the basics makeup tutorial, which I will leave down below in the link. You have to blend upward and then downward and all around. There's really like no wrong direction to do this. Just, you know, make sure that it's blended period and you'll be alright. And it should look like that. But if you're me, you'll still be unsatisfied and you're gonna blend even more. So I'll be right back. Okay, so I have contour and concealer on. We're gonna take some blush. And I'm so used to using orange blush because it's been like really hot like summer, because I live in Florida. It's always hot like summer, but I guess because now it's a season change, I'm gonna go into a red. And this is Wet n Wild's Berry Shimmer blush. And yeah, self-explanatory. I'm gonna take actually this e.l.f. small stipple brush. Just take maybe just like a 1-2 because it's actually really pigmented in red. I'm gonna smile. On the apples of the cheeks, blend up your contour. If you just want it on the apples of your cheeks, that's cool too, but like it's just how I do it. So blend, marry it together. And I think it looks a little bit intense, so I'm just gonna take my powder foundation brush and just, with no extra product, and just like, you know, tame that beast a little bit. Okay, so she should definitely be visible, but she doesn't need to be like overpowering or everything. So I think that this is pretty alright. Yeah, so it should go something like that. And next, probably my favorite part next to lips, highlight. I'm going to be taking my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Skin Frost and Peach Goddess. This shit is amazing, very highly reflective, very pigmented. Yeah. I'm gonna take this, and it also has a really great mirror. I high-key should have been doing all my makeup in this mirror, but whatever. I'm gonna take it right above the blush and the contour and all of that, and just, and that's just like one one little, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's fucking insane. But I like to layer mine very like pheromone with the shits over here. So I'm gonna take this. This is second layer. I usually do like 6 layers with my highlighter. If it's like a lower end, probably not as reflective, but with this shit, for sure. Oh, and well, not necessarily with lower end ones, because you know some high end ones are pretty muted, I guess, you know, like not very reflective. Holy shit. Okay, anyways, I think this is what, the 3rd, 4th layer, I don't know. I'm gonna show you all of them, that way you know how many I did, if you really want to achieve this look like, you know, to a T to how I did it. There we go. That. And there you have it. I'm gonna go do the other side, and then we're gonna move on to the rest of the eye, the lower half of the eye and lips. So I'll be right back. Alright, so for the rest of the eye, it's going to be this amazing, perfect, spectacular, fantastic Milani Supreme Khol Kajal eyeliner in black. It's this like gold tube. This shit is amazing. It's like Max Smolder, but it's like drugstore, so it's like drugstore pricing, obviously. And it's really, really good, like waterproof. You can cry in it, and it'll last. So it's great shit. Gonna take this. Just on the waterline. And it lasts like all day. Like I've had like 24-hour days where I've had to, well, 24 hours. You know what I mean? You know, like I've had to like wear my makeup for like 24 hours, and I've had this on, and it's lasted with like no touch-ups or anything. It's really good shit. It's really great. Okay, so then we're going to take this brush. This is a Wet n Wild vegan eyeliner brush. Gonna take that matte black shadow, like so, and then just take it right on the bottom, like the lower lash line, and just like apply it. Doesn't have to be super neat at first, because it's gonna like take it, as you'll see, now that it's there. And just take it and just do like little swiper motions while dragging it like down like that. And up so that it meets the crease and stuff like that, and it gives like a more pulled, snatched kind of look. It looks kind of crazy after doing that. Like it's like not blend it, just like take it more like this, and like small little patting motions like that, and it helps look a little more blended and less like, you know how black eyeshadow gets. Okay, so then last few touches, you're gonna go back in with that mascara, your favorite mascara, and apply that to the lower lash line. Just real quick. Doesn't really have to be super precise because the eyeshadow is black. You probably can't really notice the lashes, but like, what if someone can? What if you can notice lashes? Like, what if you want them to be perfect, It's a nice little touch. Oh no. Yes, I can see it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye. Very, very carefully. God, because like this mascara is a monster. Like it doesn't go anywhere unless you're really, really trying to remove it. Alright, okay, and then just as one more final touch on the eye, you can take any eyeshadow you want for this step. I'm using this white shade from the Smoky NYX palette, and then just using this empty space in the inner corner that we have, just to kind of like open up the eye a little bit, because it's so black, and like I just want to use a little something to make your eyes look like smoldering and like like dark and seductive, but yet give you a little doll-like feel. So I usually go with like 2 or 3 coats, layers, whatever, of that, because I like shit to be hyperpigmented. And there's that. Alright, so we finally made it to the finish line. It's time for lips. And today I'm going to be taking Wet n Wild's Color Icon Metallic Liquid Lip and Coming Up Roses. Because, it's all so matte in the eye and everything, minus my highlight, of course. I wanted to do something a little, high shine, and I hate glosses, so it's the next best thing. Oh my gosh, okay. So pretty. Yeah. Okay. And there you go. Am I Gwen Stefani yet? Okay guys, oh my god. Alright, so we made it to the end of the video, the end of the look. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys learned something. And I hope that you find it as easy as I said it was. So if you like it, leave a like. If you want to see more, please hit subscribe, and I will have links to some other stuff in the bottom in the description box, and hope to see you next time. Bye. Thank you.